Hello everybody, welcome back to another card in my Halloween card series. I'm using the CC Designs Happy Meow-lloween card set again. This time I wanted to use some pattern paper, so I'm using After Dark by Crepe Paper. I'm going to be cutting out a circle out of black cardstock using these two circle dies. What I want to do is actually create a frame. So I'm going to use that on another project, and this is the frame that I wanted to create for the card. I also want to create a background using this word paper. It has all different kinds of Halloween related words to go behind the images. So I'm using this pumpkin paper as I'm going to be using a pumpkin image. And so normally when I use a circle I would do a vertical card, but today I thought I'd switch it up a little and do a horizontal card and have the circle in the middle. So here's the images I'm going to use. I had these left over. I didn't use them on the last card I made using this set, and I had just colored up all these images using distress markers the night before I sat down to make some cards. So I'm just going to shave off a little bit of this pumpkin. I want the pumpkin to be hiding behind the black frame a little bit. And then the kitty zombie or mummy I want to have in the front. So here's a quick tip: if you want to glue small images and you don't want to get your mat messy, you can just flip over a piece of pattern paper that you're going to be using, or any kind of scrap paper you have, and that way it doesn't matter if any glue gets on the back of the card. So I'm just going to start putting this all together using a stamp block just to make sure that that image gets adhered nice and flat. So here's the kitty mummy. I have to put this pumpkin stem on, and you're going to see I'm actually going to switch it up, but for now I thought I was going to use this one, and then I just didn't like the placement and I wanted to tuck it under, and I'd forgotten, but that image was already adhered very securely down. So I'm going to put the little kitty on now, and these images I think are just so adorable. I'm having so much fun creating with this stamp set. So going to get that on, use the stamp block yet again, and then I'm going to get a black gel pen just to do the eyes on the cat and the nose to make them pop a little bit. Going to get ready to adhere this down onto my card base, which is just a pre-made A2 size card that you can pick up at any local craft store. Use my Tombow Mono adhesive to get that adhered down. I've really been into using liquid adhesive for my cards lately, just because they give you that little bit of extra time to move things around if you don't get them in the exact place to begin with. So now I'm just going to get this focal point down on the card. I want to try to get it as centered as possible. And then I'm going to, I believe I'm going to either get my Wink of Stella out, or I'm going to work on the inside of the card. So I'm going to work on the inside of the card. I'm using this old stamp set that was designed by Amy R. for CC Designs. And I'm going to use my VersaFine ink, and this little sentiment, it's so cute. It says, "To the cutest little pumpkin in the patch." So I thought that was adorable given the pumpkin theme. And now I'm going to use the Wink of Stella glitter pen just to give some extra shine and glitter to this card. And here's where I start to decide that I don't like that pumpkin stem at all. So I'm going to tear it up. And I didn't do a good job. I did rip the paper, but it's okay because I am going to put another one on. So you can see here, this is how I stamped out all the images before coloring them. And I used distress markers on watercolor paper. And I decided this time I was going to try a black stem. I didn't want to introduce green into the card because there wasn't any other green in the card. So I die cut that, and I'm going to zoom you in because I really can't figure out how this stem is supposed to go. So I was kind of like, well, maybe someone on this video can help me figure out if I've got this the right way or what. I think this is the way it goes, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to stick that down. I was able to get it under the whisker a little bit, but again, I would tuck this behind the pumpkin the next time I use this image, just because then it looks a little bit more put together. So just wanted to add some Wink of Stella to that. And then I'm going to use a bow from the Put a Bow on It by Lawn Fawn. This came out in their fall winter release. And I just used some Halloween paper. I'm just going to use my scissors here to make sure that that's good and adhered down to the card. And this will do it for my card. So I'm really enjoying this series. I hope you guys are too. I would like to be giving some of these cards away to you as viewers. So if you would like to receive a Halloween card from me, please leave a comment down below stating that, and I'm going to draw some people at random. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day. Bye!